My name is Alex Zhavoronkov, and I'm a director and trustee of the Biogerontology Research Foundation, a UK-based charity established in 2007, acting as a think tank and also engaged in outreach activities and research. And I'm also a CEO of In Silico Medicine, a company using advances in bioinformatics to apply aging research to drug discovery for aging and age-related diseases. I also manage one of the largest curated knowledge management systems in aging research called the International Aging Research Portfolio. That system also tracks almost $1 trillion worth of government grants over the past 25 years. So these affiliations give me the umbrella view of the many areas of science and technology that are contributing to the body of knowledge in aging research and are moving the field forward. I personally have no doubt that there are many breakthroughs in biomedicine and information technology made over the past two decades that will eventually propagate the clinical practice and significantly increase longevity in the developed countries. However, while many of these advances are often discussed by the popular media, the general public and even the scientific community does not adjust their longevity expectations and behavior, learning, and career planning accordingly. And while the individual preparedness may not have a substantial effect on the economy, these changes may pose substantial risks to the pension funds and the employee benefits industry. And while there is no statistical evidence demonstrating rapid decreases in mortality rates, there are conflicting opinions among demographers and the biogerontologists on the biological limits of human lifespan and trends in life expectancy. I'm often invited to give talks at the actuarial, pensions, and insurance industry meetings, and from the many discussions with the most prominent representatives of this industry, I realized that most of them and their respective organizations do not account for biomedical progress and biomedical advances when forming their personal longevity expectations and when preparing their mortality tables. So that was the motivation to perform a survey of one of the oldest and most reputable employee benefits associations, which brings together a vast number of high-level professionals working for pension funds, large corporations, insurance companies, and consulting companies. And I administered a survey of the International Employee Benefits Association, or AIBA, and I would like to thank the management of AIBA for this opportunity. The survey was comprised of 32 questions related to how the respondents formed the longevity expectations and what were the factors affecting those expectations. I found that the respondents take reasonably conservative views on the future of longevity and retirement. The respondents formed their longevity expectations primarily based on their family history. Most of the sample expected to live into their 80s, but did not expect to live significantly past 89. The majority of the respondents expected to retire by 65.5 years of age. Most of the sample expressed no desire to live past 100, even if the enabling technology required to maintain a healthy, useful state were available. So essentially, even if the technological equivalent of the fountain of youth was available today, they would not take it. The majority of the respondents would not undergo any invasive procedures, and only 56% of the respondents would opt out for non-invasive therapies to extend their healthy lifespans to 150 years of age if this were available. The vast majority of the respondents, or 88%, felt that aging was not a disease. News related to biomedical discoveries affects the personal longevity expectations only weakly and do not significantly affect the life tables used by their respective organizations. The majority of the respondents do not agree that the retirement age should be adjusted for the possibility of the biomedical advances coming to fruition. And the majority of the respondents believe that their companies will remain solvent or even benefit from increases in life expectancy. The result of this study strengthened the argument that the captains of the most important industries that are the pillars of the world's economy may not use the recent advances in biomedical sciences when forming their personal longevity expectations or incorporating biomedical progress in corporate financial planning. In my opinion, all stakeholders, including the pension funds, insurance companies, governments, and individuals, may either benefit from accelerating biomedical advances and investing in projects that increase productive longevity, or at least taking some of this research and development work into account when projecting mortality rates into the future. So if you managed to watch this video till the end, please do take a look at the paper, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email. And have a great day and remain of great health.